Hi guys, how are you all today? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you all my reset routine and I will be answering some of the questions that I have been avoiding all this while. So mostly before the next month is about to start, towards the end of the current month, I like to do this reset routine that helps you prepare for the next month. So I do a bunch of things that just puts me in the right state of mind, and in today's video, I will be showing you all of that, and it just helps you get more organized, feel more productive, just have your life in order. So if your life is also kind of all over the place, this video will help you get it back. I'll also be giving one person a huge shout out in today's video. It could be you, and that shout out could be in the beginning of the video, in the middle, or towards the end of the video. So stick around, keep on watching. If you want a shout out in the next video, leave a comment down below. Now without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I do is I prepare my to-do list and my goals for the month. My goals for the month list is like an extension of my to-do list. For the coming month, I want to travel to a few places in Europe. I want to drink more water, of course. I want to get back to posting 2 videos a week that I used to do earlier. I also want to get done with my projects for college. I like to sit and write things down on a physical piece of paper because I feel like when you strike things off at the end of the day, it just feels so nice. Like I instantly feel like I've accomplished a lot during the day, even if these are simple tasks like vacuum, laundry. I then move on to Pinterest, and on Pinterest before the month starts, I make like these vision boards that gives me a better idea of how I want my month to look like. So if my monthly goals include traveling to someplace in Europe, I will start adding pictures of places where I can travel, and I'll make a mood board out of that. So this really helps if you want to visualize, if you want to manifest something. I also like to go over my YouTube schedule just to keep myself on top of things. I like to make sure that everything is going smooth and is on track. A lot of people like to be more spontaneous when it comes to this, and they don't like to have these charts and lists and planners and vision boards and all of that, which is okay. But I just feel like when you're planning, when you're intentional with these things, you'll be able to live a life of abundance. And this is something that I learned after moving here. When you're doing everything yourself, when you're independent, that's when you realize a lot of things, you learn a lot of things, and you learn certain skills that will help you throughout life, which is why I keep saying that studying abroad has changed me in ways that I can't even express. The kind of freedom it gives you, the things that it teaches you, the kind of lifestyle you develop, it's all a part of studying abroad. And whenever somebody asks me whether or not they should go abroad to study, my answer is always point blank, just yes. And sometimes people on Instagram comment saying, oh, but this is expensive, how do you fund this? There are a lot of scholarship options available, guys, and Leverage Edu is your place to go if you want to know more about these scholarship options. In fact, they help you at every step of the way. So from beginning to end, if you want help with shortlisting colleges, shortlisting your course, your application, accommodation, scholarships, everything A to Z, they will take care of. They basically make the whole process super easy if I have to sum it up in a sentence. I will leave the website details down below, so if you want to study abroad, if you want to make that dream a reality, make sure you contact them. I asked you guys for questions on Instagram, and oh my god, there were so many questions. So if I'm not able to answer any question, I will be answering them over the next couple of weeks on Instagram, so make sure you're following me over there. Now, one question that was asked a lot was your sources of income. Just curious if one can survive by just social media. I think yes, definitely you can survive just by social media because it definitely is a business in its own, and if you strategize well, if you plan well, I would say you can by all means do it. There are a lot of people doing this. So for me, it's Instagram collaborations, YouTube collaborations, Google AdSense, the workshops that I host, affiliate marketing, all of these things are what add up. The next thing I do is sort out my electronics. Now I am constantly filming, that means my SD card is always full, and it is this once a month ritual that helps me get rid of all of the clips that I don't need anymore. I'll also clear my inbox, delete extra photos from my phone, charge all of my electronics. And one thing that I've started doing now is I've started changing wallpapers for every month. I used to do this when I was a kid. I was obsessed with wallpapers. I had like a whole folder just made for wallpapers. So I like to change my desktop wallpaper every month because it just puts me in this fresh state of mind. So that's something that I would highly encourage. If you want to do that, do it. But I like something simple, something clean, so that I'm able to see all of my folders and little things here and there. Then it's time to replenish groceries. So I first sit and I look at my fridge really nicely and I see what all I do have. I usually do groceries once in 10 days or once in 2 weeks. Once I know exactly what stuff I want to order, I either go out and get it or I order it online. I use this really cool app called Gorillas, which is super hyper local, and they deliver groceries in under 10 minutes, which I think is just crazy. So once my order is here, I will just stock up the fridge, and I'll also clean up the fridge because I love doing that. This I feel is therapy for me. Like if you make me sit and do this for 3 hours, I will not complain. I will happily do this. And my brain couldn't digest the bread loaf kept upside down, so we had to change that. Last year when I got COVID, my hair fall increased tenfold, and every time I would run my fingers through my hair, it would just fall out. It took me a long time, but I followed a routine and I got it under control. My mornings begin with this hair supplement which has ingredients like amla, horsetail and bamboo shoots, and it gives your hair all the nutrients it needs. Your nails too actually. I just take 1/4 teaspoon mixed in water. It's by this brand called Cosmix and I drink it every morning. The good thing is it tastes like berries, so I quite enjoy it. I also started taking their sleep supplement which is called Sleep Like a Baby, and this has ingredients like ashwagandha and chamomile. I started taking this when I used to wake up at night at odd hours. 1 hour before bed, I mix this with a glass of warm water and it helps me sleep so much better. Just remember that not just with Cosmix but with all supplements, consistency is super important. You have to be willing to make diet and lifestyle changes that support your healing. If you want to check out the ones I'm using, I've left the links down below, so make sure you have a look. You can use my code SANA10 to get yourself a 10% off. Alright guys, time for another question. The next question that a lot of people asked: are you dating someone? How many people have you dated? Do you have a type? So this question was literally the most asked question. I am currently single. How many people have you dated? I would say 4, but out of those, 2 people were in school and I was like in 8th or 9th grade, so those were like very, childhood kind of friendships, innocent, very platonic relations. So yeah, I don't even count those. Do you have a type? My friends like to say I do have a type. It's bearded guys, we're tall. Next up is my favorite part of the whole process, which is cleaning. I feel like, again, this is something that I can do non-stop. I love cleaning. I love a clean room. Anytime something that I don't want is happening, I just start cleaning and it instantly gives me like this sense of control, which I don't know if it's just me, but I hope it's not. I feel like it's true when they say a clear space is a clear mind. Cleaning my room helps me feel more productive, 100%, makes me feel more inspired. It also acts as a great stress buster. So anytime you feel like something's not going as per plan, try cleaning your room, guys. Then I wash my dishes, keep them in place. I also wash my makeup brushes. Again, this is something you shouldn't forget. Vacuum clean the entire room, especially the carpet. When I see the vacuum cleaner suck in hair that's fallen on the floor, it just makes me feel so nice. I make my bed and then I will be wiping off all countertops. I'll also be cleaning my laptop surface and my phone screen. When I'm doing all of this, I like to have my window open just to have a little bit more ventilation. And finally, I'll spray in this room freshener that I really like. It's my favorite fragrance, guys. Next question is, do you still talk to your exes? I mean, are you guys friends now? I am friends with all of my exes. In fact, I feel like if you ever had like good moments with this person, why would you just suddenly want to stop talking just because you don't want to be like in a relationship anymore? It just does not add up in my head, and for the same reason, like all my exes are friends with me and I'm friends with all of them, and we all have the same philosophy, if that makes sense. The next thing I do is take out a little bit of time to pamper myself. Of course, I take a warm water shower, but I also use the facial hair remover. This I've spoken about a lot, so I'm not going to go all over about this again. Trust me when I say this, I absolutely love using this product. It's made my life so much more easier. Then I'll also be applying nail paint, and each month I try to use a different kind of nail paint. All nudes though, I love my nude nail paint, so can't ever drift away from them. But before that, girls, make sure you're filing your nails and giving them shape. Alright guys, before we move on, it's time for shout out of the video. So this is the segment where I give one person a huge shout out, somebody who commented on my last video and whose comment touched my heart. I wanted to give a shout out, and I do this in every video, so if you want a shout out in the next one, leave your comment down below. Today's shout out goes to Pratishta Mudgal, who says, "Hi Sana, I have been following you from ages now and always loved your style. I relate to your styling so much. Lots of love." Thank you so very much, Pratishta. It really makes me so happy to know that you've been supporting since so long. Thank you so much for all of your love, for all your support, and thank you so much to everybody else who commented. If you want a shout out in the next video, make sure you leave a comment down below. It could be anything. It could be a suggestion, feedback, anything you like, anything you don't like, any more video ideas you have. And then finally, I go ahead and do the laundry. So usually laundry is not safe for the end of the month. I do it like as and when. But towards the end of the month, of course, there is a pile of clothes that need to be washed. So that goes into the washer and then dryer. I find it really relaxing to sit and fold clothes or put them on the hanger. It just is such a nice, calming, relaxing activity. I'm not really sure if this part is going to be of use, guys, but just in case you want to follow my washer instructions, again, you're never going to use this. Guys, matcha has become my replacement for coffee. I feel like every time I have this, it just instantly puts me in a better space. I'm more energetic, I'm more enthusiastic, it enhances my mood, and because this has antioxidant properties, it's very good for your skin as well. This matcha, besides being very aesthetically pleasing, is grown in Japan and has a smooth texture. The richer the green color is, guys, the better the quality of matcha. Keep that in mind and see how vibrant this is. And what I also love is that all their claims are backed by the required knowledge and research. So try it out for yourself, the link's down below, and let me know how you like this. The next most asked question was, when will you marry? I do not know. I have no plans of getting married as of now, but maybe in the next 2.5 to 3 years. Another question is, why don't you bring up your father in camera? Guys, my dad stays in New Zealand, so I don't get to meet him as often, which is why he's not a part of my videos. I want to answer more questions, but then this video will just be never ending, so if you want more answers, come check out my Instagram. I will be answering more over there on my stories. If you want to create a reset routine for yourself, I hope this video gave you some sort of inspiration. I just like to have everything organized, in place, planned, so that's why this is just my favorite part of the month. That's about it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and leave your comments down below. Let me know what other videos do you guys want to watch, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new over here. I would love for you to join the family. One last thing before I leave, I do go live on Instagram very often. We have a lot of chit chat, a lot of fun conversations, a lot of styling reels I post on Instagram. So if you're interested, my ID is right over here. Make sure you join us over there. Again, I would love that, and I'll see you next time. Till then, bye bye.